So you want to start a YouTube channel. I know that this is something that a lot of people are trying to get into. I've been on YouTube for a number of years. I've grown my brand to over 500,000 subscribers on the main channel, and I've even started up my podcast again. So when it comes to like starting up YouTube channels, helping YouTube content creators grow, it's something that I've done successfully for a long time, and I can break it down to some very simple and practical things. I'm even going to give you some tips when it comes to making better quality content even as a beginner, and some things you need to know about efficient editing so you don't overwork yourself for very minimal results when you're starting out. So this is going to be my best advice for new YouTubers and small YouTubers on how to grow a YouTube channel. And this is going to be the no nonsense version. So if you're looking for a cheerleader, you're in the wrong place. I'm going to give it to you straight. So go get a snack, go ahead and strap in, because it's about to get real. One of the first things we have to address is expectations versus reality. You are probably not going to blow up on YouTube. Yes, I know. How dare I tell you that you're not gonna do it, you're not gonna make it, you're not gonna be the next viral sensation. Like I said, expectations versus reality. Most YouTubers do fail. Most of them fail. 90% of YouTubers never get to 10,000 subscribers. I'm gonna tell you exactly why. The reason that most YouTubers fail is because they have unrealistic expectations, because they don't know what success looks like. You don't know what you don't know. That's why you're watching this video. And one of the things you need to know is that you can't expect much when you're just trying to learn everything. You don't know how to video edit yet. You have no experience. Why would that produce results? You have no idea how to make thumbnails, do design and branding. You don't know how to optimize videos. You probably don't know how to write headlines and do copywriting. You don't know how to do sound design and effects. You probably could benefit from Epidemic Sound, who's sponsoring today's video. More on that later. You don't know how lighting works or microphones or any number of things. You're gonna have to learn 8 to 12 skills over the course of time on YouTube that by themselves, any one of those skills could have been a career that pays you $55,000 to $85,000 a year. Well, Roberto, you just talked me out of being a YouTuber and just getting one of those jobs. Well, I'm getting to that. The point is, you need to know this. I'm gonna name 3 huge creators. You've probably heard of at least one of them, and I'm gonna tell you the results that they got on YouTube and what would have happened if they had quit early and got discouraged. So as of making this video, MKBHD, Marquez Brownlee, he has 15 million subscribers. Do you know what he got out of his first 100 videos on YouTube? 78 subscribers. 100 videos, 78 subscribers. Mr. Beast, who you've probably heard of, is probably as of the making this video, right about to hit 100 million subscribers, one of the most epic people of our lifetime. His first 100 videos, he got about 740 subscribers out of that. PewDiePie, who has been the biggest solo YouTube content creator competing with media companies with over 100 million subscribers, his first 100 videos, he didn't get 10,000 subscribers. He didn't get 5,000 subscribers. How many subscribers do you think you got? He got 2,500 subscribers. So expectations versus reality. The fact is, most of you are not going to get 1,000 to 10,000 subscribers out of your first 100 videos, because those are your introduction to being a content creator and learning the basic concepts of producing a good looking video, a good sounding video, a well lit video, and learning the basics of video editing, of learning when to do jump cuts, when to insert B-roll, what color correction and color grading is, what sound design is, and how to adjust your background music so it doesn't overpower your voice on video. These are basic things that you're gonna have to learn along the way, and you're probably gonna have to make 100 crappy videos in order for you to learn anything at all about making even one good video. Practice makes progress, and so most YouTubers fail because they quit too early. To get anywhere on YouTube, on average, it takes people making 500 plus videos, and that can be daunting to do all of that work and see very little results. So let's talk about how you can get those results just a tidbit faster, just a little bit faster. But first, let's go ahead and have a word from our sponsor today, Epidemic Sound. When it comes to creating quality content on YouTube, audio is often more important than video. If you're trying to grow as a YouTube content creator, you need to retain your audience and you need to rack up watch time, get people watching to the end of your videos. And one of the things that makes or breaks your content is gonna be the audio quality, the sound design, and something that can help out is smooth background music that fits the tone of your videos. And that's where Epidemic Sound comes in. Epidemic Sound probably has one of the largest libraries of music and sound effects that you can find anywhere. This music and these sounds can be used in your YouTube videos without fear of copyright claims and copyright strikes. Seems like copyright on YouTube gets worse every single day, but Epidemic Sound can save you from that. I've been using it in my own videos for years. It's really great to be able to have reliable music that I can put in the background of my videos to help with watch time and retention. And the best part is you can sign up today with a free trial. Link is in the description down below. Thank you to Epidemic Sound for sponsoring this video and for everything you do for content creators. And now back to the video. Since I talked about watch time and retention just now, something I want to do is I actually want to help you make better quality content in terms of that watch time and retention, because this is going to help you get monetized on YouTube. It's also going to help you get subscribers. In fact, let me tell you something about turning viewers into subscribers, and this is all going to make sense to you. If you can get somebody to watch your video all the way to the end, or watch more than half of it, you have a much better chance of turning that viewer into a subscriber and into a loyal or active audience member. Just keep in mind that when people subscribe to your YouTube channel, it is not a guarantee that they will have your videos recommended on the YouTube homepage, the next up after they watch a video, or the suggested feed. That is something that happens depending on how much of your content they watch. And that means watching videos to completion, but also watching videos for a very, very long time, because YouTube's goal is to keep people on YouTube as long as possible. If you were wondering the secrets of the YouTube algorithm, just walk backwards from G. What would keep people on YouTube as long as possible? As long as you are contributing to that, you're helping YouTube and Google's bottom line, and you will be rewarded accordingly. Yeah, think it's an accident that your favorite creators are making longer and longer videos, but it's also not an accident that they're editing those videos and producing those videos in a way that almost ensures that you watch as much of the video as possible and watch to the end. And that's a big part of their content strategy, but also a big part of their editing and the way that they're producing their videos. So when it comes to editing, some of the things that will really help you with retention and watch time is, first of all, prioritizing your audio by having a good microphone that's as close to you as possible, maybe sound treating your room in some way. You can see that I've got some of that sound treatment stuff going on, and that's going to eliminate the audio distractions. You can also help with mood and tone through background music. Again, good opportunity to grab Epidemic Sound, and sometimes sound design. When I talk about money or cash, just having a cash register go off, that's sound design. When I want to pop up something on the screen, having a plop or a beep or a boop, that having that sound effect is going to actually help make the video more engaging. It's subtle little things. Also, pattern interrupts on screen. You don't have to be fancy and do animation on screen or something like that and pop it up every 3 seconds. Some people do that and it actually works. People like Mr. Beast do that all the time. But anything you can do at a basic level to just make the experience of watching a video better and make it something that doesn't feel painful, that helps a long way. Good lighting helps because that eliminates distractions of not seeing a grainy, dark, hard to, watch video. Having the video subject be properly in focus. That's why we do spend money on good cameras, is we do it for the autofocus and the shallow depth of field, the blurry background look. Again, you can make that affordable. You can just go ahead and, depending on what you do, you can just buy a prime lens instead of a zoom lens. You can get prime lenses for like under 500 bucks. Sometimes you can get them used even cheaper. You can get them for like 200 bucks. And depending on how far away you can get the blurry background look. You want a wireless microphone that makes it easier to make content no matter how far away the camera is, or lets you move around or do things without affecting the audio. Here's the good news. You got wooden floors, something I've learned about when I moved into this house. Guess what? You can just go ahead and get a wireless lavalier mic. I use them from Deity Microphones. I'm gonna link to my gear in the description. Those will be affiliate links. You pay nothing extra, I get a commission, but I'm gonna put those affiliate links there because a lot of you don't know what to buy. So, okay, let's go ahead and let's get some prime lenses that might be affordable, that are gonna let us get a good look for our videos. Let's get some affordable lighting so that those videos can be well lit. so it's gonna be better produced. Let's go ahead and get a good microphone so it's gonna be easier to edit and process the audio, and that's gonna be cheap. Deity, it's like 150, 160 for a wireless microphone, and it'll be the last one you have to buy for a while. So you'll be good to go probably for the first couple of years of your YouTube career with just a decent camera, a good lens, one good light, and a decent wireless microphone. You don't have to break the bank. You don't have to go 10 grand in debt on gear to start a YouTube channel. And yeah, you could do it with your smartphone, but I'm gonna be real with you. I think that a good $1,200, $1,500 investment could put your video quality on par with a channel that has 100,000 subscribers already. And that could make a difference in launching your career. But if you just need to get started and you need to not be intimidated, make the best of your smartphone. But I would invest in a wireless microphone for that smartphone that just lets you get better audio, if nothing else, and maybe a light. Now that you have good quality video going in, we can have good quality video going out. And when it comes to editing, you don't need to do all this fancy editing. You don't have to do the Mr. B style of editing. You don't have to do the Emma Chamberlain school of editing. You can get tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of views on YouTube with simple jump cuts, just simple jump cuts, okay? A basic color correction that you can learn from just one video tutorial. You could learn the basics of color correction, and then you could just make a preset for it and set it and forget it if you're filming in the same room all the time, and you could be done with it. You could learn that maybe in a weekend, apply it to your video content, have basically a template for it, and then it's gonna be good all the time, and it's not gonna take you hours and hours and hours to edit your videos going forward. This is gonna help you be consistent. This is gonna help you have a good quality of videos. This is gonna make things simple. As for your audio, learn and do a basic tutorial on audio processing and just better overall audio. And this is going to be something you can, again, probably get the basics of. You won't have mastery in a weekend, but you can take a weekend and you can learn the basics of it. And I promise you, it's gonna be better for you to do that with your audio than taking it straight out of camera without a specialized microphone. You also wanna get that microphone, like I said, and that's gonna help you. Then go ahead, get a free trial of Epidemic Sound, and go ahead and start adding some sound design in terms of either low background music and maybe a few sound effects where appropriate, some good sound design, and you're good to go. You have videos that are now on par with the top YouTubers, and you don't have to break the bank to do it. You don't have to do grueling editing sessions. It's not a guarantee that just putting more time into an individual video is gonna guarantee these massive results. That expectation and the quality over quantity conversation without anyone ever telling you how to make quality videos or be consistent at them is holding so many of you back, and it's why you get discouraged after making dozens of videos and never get to the point that professional creators get to, making hundreds of videos. So if you want to start a YouTube channel, all of this is important. It all matters. Now, in terms of how much content you need, I know people tell you quality over quantity, quality over quantity, and I'm tired of hearing it because that's not a realistic piece of advice for a beginner. What is, I think, the best advice that I could give to a beginner is learn how to make quality content by making quantity content, just like 3 of the biggest creators who all made 100 videos. 2 of them didn't even get 1,000 subscribers doing it. None of them got to 10,000 subscribers after 100 videos. They had to learn the process of making good videos before quality would ever come into the conversation. And you can only do that through repetition. And the faster you go ahead and make those videos with the goal of don't just upload to upload, get 1% better, learn one new thing every time that you upload. And by the time you get to 100 uploads, you've had 100 lessons, 100 practice runs, and you should be able to see progress, not perfection, but progress, and not measured in how many views you got, but in the abilities that grew you as a content creator, knowing more about audio after every upload, knowing more about lighting after every video filming session, knowing better and more confidently how to make judgment calls about your edits and your cuts and what to keep and what to get rid of. And again, my final piece of advice when it comes to this is you do need to probably niche down and pick something that you like and enjoy doing. You have to find something that you actually are good at and confident in doing, okay? Because those two things are gonna be what hurts your endurance. If you pick something you know you're not good at and that you wish you were good at, then it might hurt your confidence to just feel like the progress is slow. And if you don't even like it, if you're not passionate about it, you're doing it for the money or you're doing it because you think it'll go viral, you'll burn out a lot quicker. So you won't have a long career and you won't keep growing because you won't be able to be consistent. And it also has to be something that you figure out how you are gonna make money at some point, because you need to be able to afford to do this without it compromising your living situation or making things awkward with your family. And then you also need to know that there is growth in this niche. You need to know that this is something people even would want to watch. You know what holds small YouTubers back? You wanna know the secret as to why people don't grow on YouTube? They often will make content that they haven't proven that they have no proof that anyone would wanna watch these videos. Don't upload a video that you can't say there's an audience for. You have to figure out that there's an audience for something and you have to verify that. And I'll probably make a dedicated video about that and what's holding small YouTubers back. But if you're making a piece of video that basically you don't know that there's 100,000, 1 million people that have ever watched a video about that and can watch a video from a stranger about that topic, you probably need to do a little bit more research. And again, when you're in your experimental phase, it's fine to just make videos when you're in your experimental phase. I know it feels like I'm giving conflicting advice here, but it's like, there's a difference between trying to grow your skill level and get comfortable on camera and just if you wanna make random videos, don't expect to grow while you're doing that. Use those random videos as throwaway videos to learn and expect nothing from the audience for any of that. Just expect nothing from the audience. When it's time to grow, it's time to focus and treat it like a career, treat it like a business, treat it like something that you want to do for the next 10 or 15 years, and make sure that you have your priorities in line. Doing something you don't like for 10, 15 years, not a good time. Doing something you can't make money at for 10 or 15 years, not a good time. Doing something for 10 or 15 years to never get anybody to care about it or pay attention to it, not a good time. Doing something and knowing you're not getting any better at it for 10 or 15 years, also not a good time. And so that's my best advice. That's my best advice from somebody who's made over 1,500 videos on this channel over the last couple of years, grown an audience from 0 to 500,000 subscribers. My 3 years of making consistent content, I made a couple hundred videos. Interestingly enough, from 2013, 2016, I grew from 0 to 100,000 subscribers. So I don't go viral, I don't get millions of views on every upload, but I do know how to be consistent and I do know what I'm talking about. So there you go. If you enjoyed this video and you found it helpful, first of all, leave me a comment and let me know what the most helpful piece of advice was around this. Also, if you enjoyed this video, watch my playlist on other YouTube tips to help you grow. Also, watch my video on how to get monetized on YouTube, specifically if you're getting started, because that will be important. As always, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget, go out there and create something awesome today. Take care.